You. Hey, what's up, Chucky? How's everybody doing? Good? Haha, this dude Chucky. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, just having fun. Playing Dead Side. Yeah, man, I'm hearing that they're gonna probably potentially charge, what, $100 for GTA 6. Yo, what's up, Nate? Hey, what's up, Oscar? How's everybody doing? Yeah, they're gonna be charging some money for those games, man. You got people on Twitter saying, "Oh, I would gladly pay $200 for GTA 6," and I'm like, "Yep, well, there you go. Yep, there it goes, guys. People are willing enough to spend $200 on GTA 6." The hell am I getting shot by? So that ain't no bot. That's a real player, bruh. That ain't no bot, G. But I have no clue where this guy is at, bro. That's insane. Where the hell is this guy at? Bro, I can't even see this guy. This man's hiding so good, I can't even see him, bro. Yo, what's up, Argue? How's everybody doing? Oh, that was a bot. I'm doing good, you know. Too bad the gaming industry is not doing too well, man. You got GTA fanboys talking, I'll gladly pay $200. You know, while also roasting Mario Kart, saying that game shouldn't be worth $80, but then you have no problem paying $200 for GTA 6. They even said it. I'm like, bro, like I've seen people in their videos, and I'm like, this is what they posted on Twitter. This is crazy, bro. No wonder I don't go on this crap. I'm like, bro, I could not see myself being in that community, bro. They probably sit there and say I'm wrong with everything. Twitter's the only platform where saying stupid stuff actually matters. Alright, let's see. Try to see if we can find some action. I was trying to play some Marvel Capcom Collection today because I was actually in the mood for some fighting games, and yep, Lord behold, there was nobody in the game. I was like, oh, forget it. I was playing this little indie survival horror game called Post Trauma, and it's complete trash. So I was like, I said to myself, am I really gonna go through with this game? I might just try to platinum it, and that's it, and then be done with it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think so. Ma, yeah, I think it's pretty good. If you got a couple of friends you can play this game with, yeah, it's actually a pretty enjoyable game. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I could see you doing a big live stream on this game. That would be awesome. Imagine Maul K3 got a PS5 stream. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I'm not too busy today. I'm off today, so I'm good. But yeah, so yeah, I can see Maul recruiting like freaking 60 people for his squad. Bro probably had the best squad in the game. Have like freaking 30, 40 members at a time. That would be hilarious though. They do have PvE servers too for people that don't like the PvP concept, but the PvP concept is I think is what drives these games honestly. I wonder if that should work. Oh, imagine, yeah. Oh, they give you a sleeping bag too. And this game too, you can play on private servers as well. Yeah, yeah, it is pretty cool though. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely fun. I have a few friends that play it. You know, they just ain't on right now, so I'm just playing it by myself. It's like one of those games you just kind of play and just kind of enjoy. You know, sometimes it can get boring, but you know, besides that, like it's really fun with friends for sure. Oh yeah. Also, you got a PS5, mom? I would love to stream like the classic games, like what you do with the PS3, man. But I don't have capturing equipment to do all that, and I'm not really that tech savvy. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I know people tell me it ain't hard. I feel like once I go to my PC endeavors, I think I'll probably eventually have to get through these things. But I'm gonna be a console peasant until the wheels fall off. I'm gonna have to be a console peasant. Because people have to realize that the games on PC aren't really that much different than on console, besides maybe a few games that we don't get. I mean, the experiences are very similar in a lot of regards. So it's like, if you don't like the games on console, you're not going to like them any better on PC. Yeah. Oh, really? I think you did have an issue with that, right? With something? Because I think you said the PS3 was taking a crap on you or whatever, and it kept crashing. It could be just Sony servers though too, you know, because remember they're not really as monitored, so it's probably crashing. Because I remember having the PS3 like at launch and all the way through, and it never crashed. Like it never froze up. It never did those things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe by like sometimes, but not like all the time. You know, it could be like the non-maintenance of the servers. I'm just shocked that Sony has kept them for so long. You know. I just wonder the day when they're gonna officially shut them down, because PS3 came out in 2006, and the servers are still up. Well, not for Sony's particular games, but you know, it's kind of amazing, honestly, if you think about it. I know, I saw that. The dude was out there capping out of his $16,000 pearly whites. That's all he does is cap, bro. Oh, Xbox! $80 Xbox game though, Xbox. Oh, I will gladly pay $100 for GTA 6. I'd gladly. Oh, really? Where's this energy coming from? I'd gladly pay that money for GTA 6. Yeah, I know, right? About 20 years. That's crazy, bro. 20 years, man. Yo, people got to take that in consideration. 20 years for a game console? Damn. 20 years, bro. It's unbelievable, man. But I will say I was more excited for the PS3 with its lackluster games than the PS5. You know? I was definitely more excited for that. 20 people. Oh, okay, 66. That's full. For sure, bro. Because at least with the PS3, it felt very experimental. It felt very different. That's why I enjoyed about it. You know? That's what I really enjoyed about that console, was the fact that it was just like, it was just felt very experimental. Even the games, just everything was so unique. PlayStation Home, it just had this imaginative feel to it, you know, which is kind of hard to replicate. You know, with the games they had, Infamous, Little Big Planet, they, you know, those come off, yeah, Pain as well, Warhawk, they came off as very experimental games. They weren't really built in the same way of other traditional games, like, you know, with the 4 versus 4, like what Xbox is doing. You know, but when PlayStation came into the limelight with Resistance, with 40, 60 player combat, and Warhawk, vehicle combat, and even before, well, Battlefield, of course, but, you know, just to see it in that game was ridiculous, man. Warhawk in 2007 with all those vehicles and players on the game, man. It was like PS3 was like for those massive multiplayer games that you didn't really see on Xbox, you know? Xbox had like those nice, you know, competitive traditional Halo 4v4s, Gears of War 4v4s. You know, it was like that in the traditional sense, but you know, Sony kind of took the player count. They kind of took everything to the next level, you know, with the massive appeal of that's even way before Battlefield, you know what I mean? With oh, I see him. He's up there. Oh, I got him. Let's go. Y'all saw that? Yeah, Mag 2 as well. That was what, 128 players? You know, even though it was mostly in factions, but still, there was definitely that in combat, and the game ran relatively smooth too. Honestly. Oh, he has some stuff on him. Oh, he didn't even use the sleeping bag. I'm gonna definitely use it though. Yep, Defiance, I remember. I actually had it. Never really got into it, but I had it. Yeah. I thought it was pretty unique at the time, you know? Yeah, but it's like PlayStation just had that appeal, and the single player games like with Pain, Infamous just felt very different. Yeah, Lair too, yeah. The only thing Lair sucked was the fact that they should have had those controls, like, you know, they should have gave people the option. But, you know, I was impressed with Lair at the time. It's just like you said, the controls really, you know, really destroyed it for a lot of people. Yeah, Mag was like, that's what I'm saying. Sony was Killzone 3. Like, I'm telling you, man, I don't care who didn't buy those games, man, but I liked it that Sony. Where we actually seen PlayStation games, man. Now everybody's acting like the biggest flex on PlayStation is, oh, we get everybody game. I'm like, I mean, is that really a flex, though? Is that really a flex? Oh, we getting everybody game, though. We getting Gears of War Ultimate Edition. That's a flex? A 20-year-old remaster? Bro, that's a flex? That's crazy, bro. You got PlayStation fanboys out here flexing old-ass 20-year-old games. Now, me, I'm looking at it from perspective like, man, I already played this, though. Like, I've already played this game, so, and these ponies are going crazy for these old remastered golden carrots from Xbox's farm. Out here providing the best produce to the gaming community. It's like, dude, what happened to the days when Console Wars was like, SOCOM, you know, like when it was like Halo versus Resistance, you know what I mean? Or Gears of War versus Killzone. I thought that was the console war. I didn't think the console war was about, oh, we're taking casualties now. Oh, we're taking your casualties. Oh, it was something. That's so stupid. Oh, you know, I thought it was like, oh, we got Little Big Planet, y'all got Mario. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's what console war was about. Yeah, but definitely buy them all. It's definitely good. It's gonna be a good port. Yeah. Cause Gears are. Hold on 1 minute. I got you. I just think people didn't think Microsoft would go. Oh, somebody else shot me. Yeah. I think a lot of people didn't expect that from Microsoft. You know, like especially with Gears of War. But I'm cool with it though. I think it's good. You know what I mean? It's gonna populate their servers. I think it's amazing. You know, it's just I'm not too excited for it because I've already played it. But I mean, I guess for people that missed out on it, it's a good experience. And I feel like the PlayStation community is gonna be the easiest targets because they're not even gonna know how to play that game. But I think as time goes on, they'll learn. Yeah, yo, for real. The only thing that I'm disappointed though with the Switch 2 is the fact that it's not going to be on the goddamn cartridge. You know, and especially if we're talking about Microsoft, they're not going to put it on the cartridge. I mean, you had PlayStation dudes saying, oh, they're going to put Indiana Jones on the PS5 CD. I'm like, bro, no, they're not. They didn't even do it for their own console. What makes you think they're going to do it for yours? You know? But yeah, it would be definitely nice to see Halo on the Switch 2. But it's sad, bro, with this whole game key card crap. It really is, man. It really sucks, bro. The days of actually owning your games is gone, man. You know? Yeah, it's just unfortunate, bro. Those days is long gone. Yeah, the 360 and the PS3 is kind of like the last you know, traditional console era, you know, which is over 20 years ago. So that's considered retro if you think about it, right? You know, those consoles in particular. And then you have what? Then you have PS4 and Xbox One. That's probably it for the modern side. Anything else further past that, and the Switch, of course, and that is it. That's what retro dies right there. Or should I say game collecting? I know, right? Dude, I remember when the N64 was the top crap. But even then, we advanced the technology so fast, but now it's become stagnant. Because a lot of these games play similar, because back then, think about it. You had the N64 in 1996, and then you had the GameCube and PS2 coming out in 2001. You know what I'm saying? What would you choose? Damn, that's a tough one, but let me see. Let me see, hold on. Which one I choose? Oh, man. I would have to go, let me see. Damn, he said 6. I would have to say the PS2, right? No, hold on. Which was the PS2 is the 6th generation, right? I think it's the PS2. It's either that or the N64 or PS1. I think it is, yeah. Damn, man. Oh, no, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one then. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with the 6. Oh, he said what generation, not console. Okay, that one's way easier than I thought. I thought it was gonna be way harder. Nah, I'm gonna choose the 6. The 6 had too much. You had the Game Boy Advance. You had too much stuff, bro. GameCube, PS2, original Xbox. Like everything was on fire at that point, man. You know what I mean? Everything. All the top franchises and games was coming out for these platforms. Yeah, the 6th generation. Yeah, 360 generation was good, but I hate to say it pales. I mean, it feels like what, but it pales in comparison to that generation. You know what I mean? Because even Microsoft has so many, but even then you miss out on games like Gears. But you know, you still had Halo 1 and Halo 2. You know, that's kind of what birthed a lot of the games that people love, if you think about it. So I'm gonna have to go with that one, low key. Oh yeah, and the PSP were out there too. That's what I'm saying. There was so many different types of products that you could play at that time. It was just incredible. I know everybody couldn't afford everything. The libraries was endless. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they had Metal Gear as well, bro. The PSP was crazy. Like, if somebody told me would I choose the PSP over the DS, I'm choosing the PSP, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't care how much that DS sold over. The PSP was more of a hardcore console, in my opinion. It was a hardcore console. I think casuals could enjoy it too, but it was just a better all around console. Oh, did I get him? Oh, snap. I actually caught him. Oh, snap. That generation was amazing, bro. NFL Street, bro. Like, bro. I was gaming so heavy back then, bro. True Crime, all that, bro. Def Jam. They just had so many unique games. And even though the 360 and PS3 had good games, but we started seeing a lot of franchises going under. That's kind of where everything started happening, guys, if you think about it. Even my dad mentioned that to me. He's like, you know, he told me, he's like, I think gaming is declining. You know, during the PS3 and 360. Now, he loved it, but he's like, I think gaming is declining. We were seeing less franchise. This all started, people don't realize, this all started during the 360 and PS3. That's where it really all started. A lot of people don't want to admit it because it was still so good. But we would see, if you think about it, we were seeing less games every generation. Every new generation that started coming up, we started seeing less and less games. What do y'all think about that? I mean, we got more games. I mean, if you want to count the shovelware, because they're like, oh, these consoles have 16,000 worth of games, and I'm like, yeah, right. Most of them are like easy, one platinum and shovelware. I've seen it, trash indie games. I mean, if you want to count that as a freaking flex, well then, yeah, I'm not counting that crap because there ain't no quality there. But if we're talking about like real good games, each generation we was getting less and less and less games. I think the PS2 was about the same, right? The N64 we got about the same. We got what Nintendo had, and we still had the other stuff. It just was going on PS1. But once you got into like PS3 and 360, you started seeing less games, man. You know, my dad mentioned this early on. He's like, "Yo, what happened to all these games?" And then after that, it got worse. PS4. It got worse with the PS4. Now look at it. Now PS5, you can clearly see that Sony don't make enough games. Xbox. Yeah, what's up, Alma? So it's just like each generation was getting worse. I think Nintendo. What do y'all think about Nintendo? What do you think about their output of games? I think it's still good. What do y'all think? I think Nintendo's outputting a decent amount of games still. You know, I just think the only one that has really declined is Sony. Sony kind of really declined in that department, which is kind of sad. But I think Microsoft's still pulling out games. I think Nintendo's still putting out games. That's what it's still for sure. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, because Microsoft's looking at it from the long perspective, the long-term perspective, and yeah, if Microsoft's thinking like that, yeah, they're gonna most definitely, they're most definitely gonna be successful. Sony's not thinking about that; they're just thinking about it as of right now, which is still good for them. But as time goes on, people are gonna start realizing, like, hold on, like I'm not getting no value out of this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta respect Nintendo for that. But what games does Sony got though? Let's be 100. PS5. What games they got for the PS5? What y'all? What do we got for PS5? What are we working with PS5? Anything in particular? I mean, besides Ghost of Yotei, and they help fund it, Lost Soul Aside. Yeah, I mean they have everybody's Hot Shot Golf and Patapon. No, I'm talking about this year. Yeah, this year. Yeah. Oh man, Concord. Oh man. Yeah, the new games, not games they've already had. Spider-Man 2 is an old game too. I like, yeah, new games, guys, like 2025 games. What is Sony putting out? Death Stranding 2. That is, see, it's like my whole thing is that it's a PlayStation game, but is it really though? It's made by Kojima though, and I think that game's coming to Xbox. I think it's just a timed exclusive. I low key think that. Got him. Hold on. Yeah, what's up, Angry Therapist? What's up with you, bruh? Yeah. Yeah, PlayStation, I mean, what? Because Death Stranding is not really their property. It's Kojima's. I think it's a timed exclusive. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Xbox and Nintendo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got the Doom, you know. I mean, I would like to count some of their ports, too, but it's like, yeah, that's when it kind of becomes a little scummy. I guess it's only good for PlayStation, but that's it. I agree. I know, they out here remastering games that nobody want to play. Baby steps gave it a year. Yeah, they need new games, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You know, PlayStation ain't really been doing nothing, my friends, because it's like, yo, you gotta really look at it, bro. Hey, my friend! Hey, what's up, bro? Yep. Yeah, it should run at 60 though, for real. Yeah. Yeah. I got him on ban. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Pickles though. I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, of course, bro. I had to. I was so busy this week, so I had to make sure. I found your channel though. Yeah, no problem, bro. I always liked you when you came here, man. I know. Trust me, I know some more annoying fanboys that we should be timing out besides Den, because Den keeps things pretty cool though. Honestly, trust me, I know. It's way worse. GTA 6 will be enhanced for PS6, Xbox 5. That G's exclusive. Yeah, cause I would say like I feel like PS6 is gonna be a cross-generation console. What they're gonna essentially do, they're gonna drop the PS6, right? And they're gonna have the same games that are on PS5. So we're gonna have Intergalactic PS5, PS6 version. We're gonna have, let me see what else. Wolverine PS5, PS6 version. What do y'all think about that? I think that's what they're gonna do. I think that's exactly what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna use the PS6. From what I'm hearing, yes, it's gonna be all digital. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Because the games are gonna be so big that they can't even fit them on disc. But we'll see though. Maybe the launch model will have it. But I do think they're gonna eventually take it out with their new slim model. So I think maybe they might do one for the launch. Maybe,
You hear me?
Hello? Somebody's shooting me. I need help.
Where at? Where you at?
Man, I'm right here by the this broken down house. Yeah, right there. Behind you. Y'all like gangster so bad, bro. Yo, I'm such a meanie. Look at that. Oh my god. Yo, that dude's pissed. Yo, I'm just gonna hide for a minute. Yo, for real, dude. Hey, yo, the way I got him though, right? I'm like, yo, I'm by the house. And then he got close and I just... If only this dude knew. If only he knew. Oh, man, that was funny. Yeah, that's one thing that's good, though, in this game is the proximity chat. It's kind of cool. Yeah, me too, bro. I feel you. Alma. You know? As physical owners, we gotta have to kind of, like I said, we gotta get our hustle on. That's why I was telling you. Yo, you remember Alma? I was like, yo, listen, everybody. Yo, you know this, right? I know a lot of y'all know this. I was like, yo, get your physical games up. Stop expecting these companies to keep this around. I told people. They didn't want to listen. I was like, yo, get your retro games. Get all your stuff now. Do what y'all gotta do. In preparation of what we're seeing right now. Nobody, well, you guys listened, but nobody else listened, right? I was telling people this for years, bro. And they out here talking about, oh, they would never get rid of it. Nintendo would never do it. You know, I mean, listen, that game key card, I don't care how many Nintendo games are on the cart, but the vast majority of Nintendo Switch games ain't going to be on the cartridge. And that's what I'm concerned about. People, it's like you gave too much power to the third party. It was better when it was on Switch 1. It's like ever since Nintendo introduced game key cards, companies like, okay, well, Nintendo don't care. Even if we can't. It's like companies, even if they can fit the game in a cartridge, they're like, we don't have to because Nintendo said we could just use game key cards and as long as we label it correctly, we don't have to put it on the cartridge. Hey, you know, you don't see Nintendo's quality department coming out and say, hey, Square, yeah, that Bravely Default, what are you talking about? That game fit on the 3DS. Yeah, I know that. Why are you putting that on a game key card? Where's Nintendo? I don't care. People's like, oh, it's third party. No, Nintendo can control this too. Nintendo can sit there and say, right? Yeah, they don't care. They can sit there and say, Square, You should be able to put this on a 2 gigabyte or 4 gigabyte cartridge. There's no goddamn excuse. There's none. Now companies are using the game keycard as an excuse to not put the games on the cartridge. Even when you know damn well it could fit on there. The only time a game keycard should exist if they can't fit it on the cart. Do you get what I'm saying? And if the game is too big and they're like, man, we gotta compress, we gotta do all this to get the game to work on the Switch too, then maybe you need to charge that to the consumers. Maybe that extra additional $10 to put it on a 64 gigabyte cartridge, which is more expensive than the default one, then charge more for it. Say, okay, so instead of Cyberpunk is 70, which is crazy, but the fact that it's on a 64 gigabyte cartridge should mean that should be 80, because you had to put it on a 64 gigabyte cartridge. Do you get what I'm saying? Charge people based off the cartridge capacity. That's all I'm saying. Like 8, 16, 32, and 64 gigabytes. 64 gigabytes should be an $80 game. So if Street Fighter 6 was on, keyword on the cartridge, that would be $80. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that because you have to pay for that manufacturing fee. The higher cartridges, right? The higher storage capacity, no different than a memory card, you have to pay for that. And if you want full ownership of that, then I feel like that is the best thing for us to do. But no, we don't get that. We don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. Game key cards, and on top of that, they should be far cheaper. A game key card should be far cheaper. How you charging the same amount, right? Yeah, they could do that too. Now I'm actually kind of disappointed that Nintendo didn't do, well, I'm not really, but I'm kind of disappointed that Nintendo didn't do $80 cartridge and $90 Mario Kart, what was it? $90 Mario Kart cartridge and $80, well, I'm not disappointed because it's still the price the same, but it showed that there was a difference, right? But now companies are like, nah, we're just going to take advantage of this. They're just taking advantage. Even Sega themselves. You got games, right? Hold on, somebody shoot me from behind. You got games, right? Oh, man, hold on, let me back up. From Sega, that was on the cartridge on the Switch 1 version, but ain't on the Switch 2. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. That literally doesn't make sense. Yeah, the only time I buy a game key card for a Switch 2... Oh, snap, that's a real player. Oh, that's a real player. The only time I buy a game key card if it's cheap, like I do all the rest of these games. That is it. That's the only time I buy a game key card. I'm not paying good money for that. Ooh, I got a sniper? What the hell? It's Dead Side. Hey, what's up, Script? Yeah, it's Dead Side. No, what did he say? Oh, snap. Yep, and you know, oh, that's what they said? Alma, do you know what CD Projekt Red runs, right? Do you know what they run on PC? I want to test you to see if you know. They run something on PC. Got him. Ooh! Oh, that was a headshot. Let's go. Woo! Yep, got some new ones for y'all. You liking them? So you know why? All right, so I'm gonna tell you why, right? That CD Projekt Red said that they run good old games. Did y'all know that? They run good old games on PC, which is a preservation. Yeah, yeah, no, they run good old games. You know, good old games on PC, they run it. That's why CD Projekt Red said that. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep. Yeah. That's the reason why they don't believe in that. So that's good though. So it's good that we still got companies like that around that still do care about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially ones like good old games that do care about the video game preservation of titles, you know? And I think that's why a lot of third party be like, all right, just put them on this good old games and they'll take over the rest. You know? I really think Limited Run might be running out of business though. What do y'all think about Limited Run? Sniper Elite 4. I have that on the Switch too. I love playing those games on Switch. Wonder if this dude's gonna go back for his stuff. Yeah, Limited Run. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys like unboxings, but I could do a boxing. So I got a few games coming, right? That's another reason why I'm home too, because I don't want. So I got a few games, right? So check this out. I got Splitterhead. I don't know if you guys heard. It's like a PS5 game, and I got what is it? What's the other one? Blood Rain. I got, I guess, LRG versions of Blood Rain. I have them. Yeah, I don't like limited run. I bought these on eBay, so yeah. But I guess you could say they're limited run games. Yeah, they are. So I got those. The LAG Blood Rain 1 and 2. I got them. You know what I'm saying? With an Xbox looking cover on them. So I didn't know if you guys like unboxings. I could have unboxed them on a video or whatever. Y'all can see the contents of what's in it. But yeah. Nice. Yeah, yeah, me too. Like, so, alright, so I got Blood Rain. Like, tell me if this was cheaper or too expensive, right? Now, mind you, I bought it from, like, a seller guy. So I bought Blood Rain 1 and 2 for, like, what was it, 75 bucks? Is that good? And they're new. They're sealed, too. They're new. And they're, like, in these limited edition covers, too. So was that worth it, though? Because I got Blood Rain 1 and 2. And it's sealed, like, brand new. And it has, like, these limited run, like, edition versions on it. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, that's a role player. You see that? He sees me. Yeah, it's sealed. Yeah, it's sealed like brand new, bruh. Yeah. Not from their company, though. It's from a guy, like, on, you know, like a seller. Yeah. Somebody's sniping at me. Yeah, I've been trying to get Grandia, bruh. Somebody's sniping at me. Yeah, it's expensive. I finally, yeah, I got Lunar, too. Yeah, I got that. I got to get the Switch version, though, and I'll be straight. Yeah, I got it for the Xbox One. I got to get a physical copy for that one's been hard to get on Amazon, man. I think, was it you did that told me? Yeah, that's a hard one to get. Yeah, they sell out quick. I was lucky to get the Xbox One. Yeah, yeah, that was Amazon only. You told me. I think it was you, Alma, that told me, actually. I think it was you. Yeah. Messing with Power World's gaming. Oh, hold on, they messed with it? Really? What's going on with that? What happened? They actually messed with the mechanics of the game? Like, what happened? Did they have to change it? I don't understand why Nintendo gotta do this. It's not like people still ain't gonna buy Pokemon. Like, what is wrong with this freaking company? Pokemon and Power World are like two completely different games. Like, what are they doing? They don't even, like, what? Yo, that's crazy. Like, Nintendo, man, they just, I don't know, man. I better be careful, man, playing Nexomon. One guy was like, I'm surprised Nintendo didn't come after you with this game. Like, for real, they're so pathetic. Oh, snap, somebody just hit me. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't even just let the game be. It's funny, they should be asking, can we get a version of this game on our system? You already know Pal World ain't making that game for Switch 2. They're like, you know what, screw you, Nintendo. We ain't making you this game. They should have been like, hey, can we get Pal World on our system? Nope. They would rather hurt their fans in that way because they're that scared that their fans will play that more than Pokemon. They're like two different types of games, bro. People are still gonna buy Pokemon, and they probably would buy both. I don't see people not just buying that game. Oh, you don't have a Saturn? Oh man. Yeah, you gotta get a Saturn, man. But but getting one, bro. But the games though is expensive, bruh. You know what I mean? You gonna really pay that money for a Saturn? Those games though, yeah, the Saturn is incredible. You know what I'm saying? I would have traded you then. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you a good condition Saturn, man. You know, for the PS5 Pro. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. Oh, you got it in the box. Nice. I got the V Saturn. I always wanted the Hitachi one though. What was it? The Hitachi and the Samsung one? But not Grandia. Yeah, Grandia. That was actually the best version too on there. On the Saturn. The Japanese import. Imagine if those games actually made it to the West. Where they did it. For Sega. This guy is really hiding his ass off. Burning Rages is good too. Panzer Goose Saga from back then, I think it was like 7 because of all the discs. Yeah, which in my opinion was worth it. Now you look at it now, you're like, wow. A lot of people weren't jumping. Oh crap. He's got good positioning too. I need positioning. He's got really good position over me. It's not? I think it's on Xbox. Yeah, Grandia is on Xbox. Yeah, it is. I don't think they have a physical copy. I know there is actually a physical copy. I think I saw one, though. I think I did see one, but I could be mistaken for another one. Yeah, Grandia is on Xbox. Yeah. Man, this guy is hiding his ass off, bro. Yeah, like you got Radiant Silver Gun on there too. Yeah. Man, this guy is such a damn coward, bro. You just hiding. Dude, this guy is a chicken. Yeah, they got Radiant Silver Gun. They got a Guardian Heroes is still on there too. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. My friend said she gonna buy it, so my friend's isn't really into GTA 6, so she's probably gonna get it. She don't really play much though, you know. Yeah, like I said, I already know all my friends are gonna buy it, so it's not like I ain't even got. I'm definitely gonna be able to see how it plays. Hello, anybody out there? Hello, guys, I need help. Somebody's trying to kill me. Anybody out there? I know where I'm trying to set them up again. Hello? Anybody out there? Roger? Did he really say that? Really, Sydney? Oh, I love shmups. Yeah, I got a lot of them. I got Darius. I got Galactic, Layer Section. I got all of them, bro. Ray Crisis. Who's gonna take it, right? Yo, what's up, meat? What's up with you, bro? Yeah, I got that. I got that game too. I got it for my Switch though. Yo, man, that game Layer Section is so goddamn hard, bro. Damn, man. That's the one game my dad couldn't beat, bro. My dad could not beat that game, bro. He could not beat it, bro. I asked him, I said, yo, did you beat this one? He said, nah, I could never beat it, bro. I remember I was like, as a kid trying to beat this game, man. It's so damn hard, bro. And it's like, you feel like you're complete trash when you're playing it, because it's like, I think the game, like, it doesn't, I mean, they have patterns and stuff, but they, like, lock you into these positions, man, to where you can't, it's like, dude, it's a very crazy game, though. Because it's like the way they do it, it makes you feel like you suck. And the pellets don't even come that fast, but for some reason, I don't know, I still keep getting hit. It's like they trap you. It's just crazy. It's a good game, though. The soundtrack is by far one of the best soundtracks. You know? Da, 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 da. I'll be like, why I keep on dying? I feel like I'm going to cry. Because I keep on dying. And I keep on flying. But I keep on dying. Because Layer Section is hard. Bro, I put that game on normal. I still can't beat it, bro. I think I went on online just to see if people beat it. And one guy's like, man, I beat this game once. Like, you know how when you play a game constantly, you get better at it? No, that game, no. It's like RNG. It's like, yeah, you did good that one time, and that is it. It is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, I can do Darius Gaiden. I don't know. Darius Gaiden's easy for me. That one's easy for me. But I like it. It's not easy games, though. But I'm just saying, like, that one, for some reason, is easy. Also, too, I think it's because of the bomb system, maybe that helps. Galactic Attack don't have that. You know what I'm saying? You got to control... See, I think what makes Galactic Attack hard is that you got to control the bottom field and the top field. Right? I think that's what makes it difficult. Really? I have to try it out, though, man. I'm probably going to get it on sale, though, because my boy Jet was telling me that the game looked like it failed. Yeah, I think that game failed, guys. Like, he was saying he think SNK is going to go under. You know, he might be right. Yeah, they might be going under. Yeah. Yeah, my friend said she gonna buy it. I don't know how much, though, but she said she gonna get it. Probably even at 100. My friends is casual. I don't got no real friend, man. All my friends is casual, man. Where's all my people at, man? I want my hardcore gamers, man. I'm tired of it. You know? Trust me, I'm gonna have friends that are gonna buy that. I'm gonna be able to look at yeah, it's gonna be, man. You know? I mean, that's why Dreamcast, he's already prepared himself. Oh, yeah, this looks like it's $100. Oh, really? Mario Kart World and Nintendo are scamming everybody. What are you talking about? They are scamming people. GTA 6. Oh yeah, that looks like it's $100. Wow. Really, bro? He should be calling Rockstar scumbags. He should be saying, Rockstar, you're so greedy. You make more than enough money off microtransactions. I mean, at least with Mario Kart, you're getting a complete game, for crying out loud. At least, if you want to talk about scams and companies being greedy, what is he talking about? Ain't no more company more greedier than Rockstar. What the hell is this dude talking about? Why do you think they've been milking Grand Theft Auto for over 13 years? Yeah, he don't. He's biased. He's literally biased. And that's why people calling him out. He is so damn biased. It's like, man, like, how can you call Nintendo greedy? Which, like I said, he is right, but you calling Nintendo greedy while also supporting anti-consumer practices. He had a problem with $100 games, but then he paid $100 to get access to an Xbox game on PS5. Like, bro, you are the problem, bro. You are the problem. And with his spending habits, no wonder he lives with roommates. I hope he understands that when his roommates get tired of him, they're gonna throw him out with all his stuff. I think he's been selling his collection though. Remember when he had a big game collection? Yo, his collection is shrinking, bruh. That man's probably paying his rent to his roommates, cause his collection is getting smaller and smaller, bro. He has less games now. I can tell. He couldn't afford it. He did the RG, but RGT got money though. RGT actually lives on his own. Yeah, like his wall, yeah, his wall of virginity's gone. For real, it's gone. Oh, there we go. Y'all ready for this? Watch, I'm gonna shoot these dudes off the bike. Y'all ready? Watch this, watch this. Ah, I got, hey yo, I got him off the bike. Oh snap! Hey, look at this fool. Hey yo, we got this man off the bike, bruh. Oh snap! Yo, he mad about that, G. Oh, he mad about that. I'm gonna take them sodas though. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably going to his other kids. Yeah, you remember he's a stepdaddy, guys. Remember, he's third party in his relationship. I know, right? Imagine a guy talking about third party while being third party in his relationship is crazy work. Crazy work, bro. Man's out here overwriting another man's save file, bro. Overwriting another man. I can't believe I said that though. You know? That's probably why when he's seen the Switch 2, he's gonna be like, yo, my baby mama gonna want this. Her kids gonna ask for this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he's mad about it. I think he's looking at it like, damn, I gotta buy all these game key cards for her kids. For real. I mean, you know she's not comfortable with him. And you can tell that she didn't even want to do that. You know? Has her on video and stuff. And, you know, and then she probably told him to delete it. Like, bro, she wasn't comfortable with you, man. Because when a girl really like you like that, they don't mind being on video with you like that. Especially if she agreed to it. You know? She's a good old country bumpkin. That's what it is. You know? It's a country bumpkin. You know, she's like, I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Wake up in Texas. I miss the wide open skies. And I'm telling you, Texas, all of them on the pecan. What the hell? Look at all these helicopters, bro. Got him with the pecan pie. Oh, Cause I'm filing you taxes. All I could do was cry. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Exact. That's what I'm saying. Look, yo, look at all these. Yo, what the hell? Hey, yo. Oh snap! This is the Nintendo tariffs. Yo, the guy that runs the server is crazy, bro. He's out here spamming loot all over the place. That is insane, bruh. Yo, that is insane. Yo, they out here dropping Nintendo Switches. I know 500. He's probably gonna sell her the Switch 1 for 450. Oh, I included games though. Dream, are you really serious? I sold it to her for 450. A Switch 1? I gave her Mario Kart 8, a few games, and some used broken controllers. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Ain't y'all supposed to be dating? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, that seems more like a friends with benefits type of ordeal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Crazy, bro. He is, though. Y'all don't remember the last girlfriend he had, man? She divorced him. Man got on his knees out here marrying her in front of all these people. He always got to do theatricals. That's why girls don't like him like that. Because he always got to make things public. Hey, look at me. I'm Dreamcast. You want to marry me in front of everybody? And the girl's like, oh my God. But you could tell she wasn't really feeling that. You know? She probably's like, oh, she probably told him when he got in the car, why did you do that? Why did you embarrass me? I'm sorry. I thought you loved me. We've been together for 1 year. We go to Anime Comic-Con. Listen, buddy. I think you're a little too attached, man. And then, and then as soon as he turns on his car radio, she's playing, why you so obsessed with me? Playing that Mariah Carey, why you obsessed with me? I just love you, baby. I don't understand. I thought we had common interests. You don't like Dreamcast, man. You don't like me. I thought you loved me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You know how many... That man gets heartbroken in every relationship, man. That man has overridden his save file over 20 times, man, and he still got the same result. He's still losing to Sephiroth. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I love showing you about games. I love showing you about games. He's just corny. Ain't no girl want that. He's just corny. You know what I'm saying? She only likes him because he's taking care of her kids. Like, what he's not understanding. She don't like him like that. Those are one of those girls that date all the bad boys. And now they got knocked up. And now, once... Oh, hold on. Now she's at the bottom of the totem pole. That's how women are, bro. Especially with children. They gotta go for lower standards. Because she knows no other man's gonna want that with 3 kids, bro. Come on now. So they'll settle for that. They're like, oh, he's really a simp. Out here taking care of another man's kids, bro. Like, bro, that's crazy. Damn. Hey, that's crazy, bro. She out here using them. She out here using them for babysitting. He don't even realize it. He's a babysitter. That's all he is a babysitter, bro. For real. Like, the man, I'd rather be a virgin than be labeled that. Crazy work. I know, right? I know. I wonder how Christmas is going. Let's just be honest. If he didn't have a successful YouTube channel and he wasn't playing stepdaddy to her kids, she wouldn't be with him. That's what he don't understand. That's not what's going through this man's head. She's going to you because you are the lowest common denominator. The lowest common gamer is why she go to you. Yeah. 3 or 4. Like, and the funny thing is, you know she don't really. Yo, what's up, Marco? You know she really don't like him because you know why? I can tell you why. Because why ain't he living in her house? She probably don't trust him with her kids. I don't know. She trusts you to buy her kids Switch games. She trusts you to do all these other things, but she don't trust you with her kids. If a woman can't trust you with her kids, then clearly there's some boundaries. That means she don't like you like that, bro. And she only likes you because you buy her Switches. It's more of a friendship. It's not even a real relationship. It's a friendship. A friends with benefits ordeal. You know, when he come over, he babysits the kids. He probably gets a chance to, you know what I mean, lay it down, and there you go. And that's it. And then he go home with his roommates that smell like mankind socks and cheese grates. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, man, if a woman like you that much, man, they'll want to live with you. And she got a nice house. Why can't she live in there? She can't make him a game room. Probably still seeing the other man, and he don't know about it. Baby, I love you. Why would you do me like this, man? I bought your kid Nintendo Switch. I bought him all these games, man. How you gonna do me like this, man? I bought him. I gave him my PS5 Slim. I gave him all my Switch games. You know, I did everything. I gave my heart to you, baby. You took advantage of me like they always do. My game collection got smaller because I sold my games for you. And this what you do to me. I can't believe it. For real. Yep. And women ain't even approachable anymore, bro. They're not even approachable. Like, I remember back then you could actually approach women, talk to them, and nowadays women think you're creeps and all that, bro. Even when you're being nice. You know. Like, I think as men, even women too, you gotta know your standards. That's the problem. Everybody lowers their standards. That's what it is. He knows he can't get somebody else, so he settles for that. Because it's easy. That's why. You know, everybody always settle in for what they can get. Nobody wants to work harder for something. For something else. Something that's better. Something that's greater. You know what I mean? They just settle for what they can get. And that's why they're always miserable and unhappy. Because if you're always continuing to do that in your life, well, guess what? You're never gonna find real happiness. You're always gonna be the same miserable person, waking up to this, you know. Yo, what's up, Pickles? You know, he's gonna be like, why I signed up for this Dreamcast guy? I mean, they out here using them like Blockbuster. Every time her kids want to use a game, you're like, Dreamcast, can my kids borrow your games? Yeah, you know, my library looking kind of small now. All that effort, all that money he made, building up that wall collection of virginity, and he out here giving it away for some, you know what? Crazy, man. Yeah, I know. Even if you got a camera around, like, I mean, even if he's like, hey, you know, I can help you with that. Hey, get away from me, you creep. What the hell? Bro, back at... Oh, yeah, Pickles, Mr. Din, he's good. He's in the chat, though. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, he's good, okay? Nah, you good, Darth. You good. Yeah, exactly. They are for everybody. There's always a game for everybody. That is true. Even if we don't like them. There's a lot of games I don't like, but they do. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely stream later tonight. I gotta get some games for you. He did it? Then he didn't? I don't know, because that's something that you guys will have to resolve. Well, you guys can resolve it now. I figured. Yeah, it's better. Like I said, man, because you guys was cool before too. I remember. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the chat has been a lot more calmer though in the past days, so that means Pickle. I think Pickles has been he's been definitely keeping the law and order up in here. Cause I remember before it was like Wild West. It was like literally the Wild West. Sometimes you need a moderator like that, you know. They gotta set people straight. I mean, he did. He tolerated a lot of crap from y'all. Yep, he tolerated a lot of crap from y'all. I seen it though too. Yeah, so now I noticed that you don't see the Xbox has no games guys coming back like they used to. Yo, for real, Pickle scared him away. I am the pony. Stop, you violated the law. You know, but then he's actually one of the cooler ones. Like, there's some of them they're ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't even mind them, but they like Lost Killer, bro. What happened to him? Nah, he was terrible, bro. That man, I felt like I was talking to an AI. Xbox has no games. 90 million PS5 sold. 2 million Xbox sold. Xbox is losing. I swear, I'm like, bro, this can't be a real person. I said, this cannot be a real person, bro. Out here putting statistics and stuff. Yeah, I'd be laughing when Alien put the whole list of games, though. That'd be funny, though. When he be like, he puts the whole list and he numbers them. I'm like, there's no way in hell this man doing this every video. He gotta be copy and pasting this crap. You know? PlayStation has games. We got, you know, but he always forgets my favorite one, Baby Steps. He always forgets Baby Steps for some reason. I don't know why he do that. He always forgets to put Baby Steps up in there, though. Yo, for real. Yeah. You know? Yo, for... Yeah, he's actually a real person, though. He is a real person, but yeah. Like, I swear, though, they be saying the same... They be saying the same crap. Every video. Don't even change it up, bro. It's literally the same... Yo, I remember, right? I think Alien posted the same comment from, like, 3 days ago. I'm like, bro, like as a reminder or something. But they never want to remind people that Concord failed. You know, they never want to remind people of Destruction All-Stars. You know, they never want to remind people of that. They always want to remind people, oh, we got Gears Ultimate Edition. I'm surprised I ain't seen them. Yo, it is. You see it faded, right? Oh, it's coming. Let's see, though. Because, Lost, remember I said that? I said it was going to be between Gears or Halo. That was going to, and I think I did call it was going to be Ultimate Edition. I did call that. I said if it's any Gears, it's going to be Ultimate Edition. And watch them try to take away sales from Sony. So we'll see. We'll see, though. Because after Gears Ultimate Edition comes out, and if that is in the top 10 charts, Sony's done. Sony is literally done. PlayStation gamers better make sure that ain't in the top 10. Because you're going to have 6 Xbox games. Your whole best PlayStation games is going to literally be Xbox games. That is going to be crazy. Microsoft came in and took over. You know what I mean? I know they are upset about that. I don't know why. And you know what the funny thing is? Most of them ain't even real Gears fans. Like, they really upset about that. I think it's stupid. And I heard PlayStation dudes on Twitter be like, oh, I'm going to turn off the matchmaking. I'm not playing with Xbox dudes. So you know what I said? I said, that's fine, because GameStop will come to you. I will come to you. Don't worry, guys. You cannot hide from me because I got a PlayStation. Even though I don't really care enough to buy the game, but I think it would be good for some content, right? It would definitely be good for some content. That'd be $40 worth of good content. You know, it's like, okay, guys, don't worry, ponies. You want to turn matchmaking off? Don't worry. I will come to you and ruin your and ruin your lobbies on PlayStation. As soon as I learn how to play with this, I got to, bro. I got to. For real. I'm going to come to these ponies, man, and I'm going to ruin their day. They think they hiding from me. They're like, oh, we got Gamester, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should, though. I'll do it with anybody, just for the content. It doesn't. We could do a whole private game and everything. Yo, Din, you got to jump in with us, man. Everybody from the chat should jump in. I think even Mark K3. Actually, you know what? I could try to rearrange something with Mark K3. Games, I can't wait for that. Yeah, me too. That's going to be fun. I could arrange something with Mark K3, right? and we could play the game. Like, I know he can get some people in his live stream. I said, yo, Ma, would you be interested? Because you said he was going to get Gears Ultimate for PS5. He's like, yeah, we could do probably a collab type thing. I said, okay, yeah, we could. I could probably work something with him. Yeah, we could definitely do that for y'all, man. Because I'm going to have to learn how to play it with the PS5 joystick. Because it's going to feel mad weird, bro. Unless they make an Xbox controller. Because I'm going to have to learn it. Yeah, we should have that. Ma, you know, that's going to be cool, though. We could definitely try something. Definitely. Because he said he's getting it, so... I mean, $40 ain't really nothing to me. So... It's just, I didn't want to buy it just because, you know, but... Just because I already have it, technically speaking. I'm going to get the free version on Xbox, so... When it comes to Gears Reloaded. Really? See, but I would still need to buy it on PS5 to stream it to YouTube. That's the only thing, though. That's the only thing that sucks. Because I would love to play it on the Xbox. Because I have my whole competitive setup over there. You know what I'm saying? With the Ethernet cable, the 120 FPS. My PS5 doesn't have that same setup. I don't set up my PS5 that way. But I have to probably rearrange something. I'll see if not. Shouldn't have to do much to destroy these. They could only disable crossplay. Let me see. Oh, okay. Only with PC? Well, that's fine. I'd rather play with... Oh, okay. Only with PC. Oh, you downloading the Switch right now? Nice. Yeah, this should be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try that, guys, for sure. I gotta torment these guys. Because you already know they're gonna be hiding from GameStop. Oh, you was? Oh, so they getting ready. Xbox dudes getting ready. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, they be cheating anyway. No, low-key, they do. So, I'd rather keep it with the console gamers anyway. I'm gonna have to learn it on a PS5 controller because it just feels awkward having the two controllers at the bottom. I don't know. I don't like it like this. It's gonna be like learning a whole new game over again. Honestly. Hopefully it comes to Switch as well. Gamesters Army assembled. Yo, what's up, Instinct? Yo, Din, you buying it? You buying Gears Ultimate? Yo, I'm gonna call it the Console Wars. We're gonna literally call it the Console Wars. We'll get some Xbox dudes. We'll get some Pony dudes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this. Xbox, the real console war has begun. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just don't get too many Xbox guys, cause all right, don't get too many, cause I'm gonna have to carry these ponies. Yo, we should do that. Can Gamester carry the ponies to victory? Yo, now that's gonna be so tough. Yo, imagine me, right? Yeah, I got a team of ponies, right? I'm the only one Xbox dude on PS5, and I gotta carry the ponies to victory. That would kind of be funny though. Gears of Console Wars. Yeah. I mean, the ponies gonna need all the help they can get, man. But I'm telling you, man, them Gears 1 players. Snap. Cause I feel too bad though, cause if I'm representing Team Xbox, them PlayStation dudes ain't gonna win. They're not even gonna win. Yeah, 20 years though it took for him. Let me see what time is it. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely do something real quick. But thank you guys for stopping by. The Switch 3 game stuff. The Switch 3? I don't even think I'm getting a Switch 2 right away. I have to see. Somebody's telling me it's gonna cost more later on though, which is crazy. But I'm gonna definitely get exposed to it because my friends are probably all gonna get in. I'll be able to see it from them, so I'm not gonna be completely out of the loop. Because all my friends that, I guess, buy anti-consumer crap, they're going to buy these things. So I'll definitely be into that loop. And I would say hopefully they get tired of it. Games are going to be carrying the ponies and Gears of War. I know. That should be funny. I want to do something funny for the live stream. So if Den's getting it. Yo, Pickles, you can still play with us, right? Yeah, Pickles, you can jump in too, though. Yeah, Pickles, you could jump. Everybody should be able to jump in. Xbox and play. Xbox is even easier. Because if you have Game Pass, you could easily jump in. Even if you don't own it. Console Wars Reloaded. Yo, for real. Yeah, but Darth, you can still jump in on with us. Yeah. Yeah, because on Game Pass, though. Everybody could jump in. Yeah. Nah, I didn't get a chance faded. Man, I'd be so busy now, but I got you though. Yeah, yeah, everybody can jump in though, so this is good. Yeah, everybody can literally join. Everybody. Nobody's really gatekeeped. You can buy it on PS5. For me right now, Sydney, I would say even though I do stream a lot on PS5, but that's only because of the YouTube crap. Right now, best console. All right, let me look. I'm gonna take a look. I would say the Xbox, mostly because of the games that they got coming out. They're providing it at a value. The only thing that does suck though is that they did raise the price of it. So I would say like right now, like if you're telling me like what console, because I see the Xbox Series X's went up. It's $600 now, bro. The PS5 I think is like what, $400? I think that is with a disc drive though. Still, but still. The PS5 is looking good now because now it's like what, PS4 you get Astro's Playroom, Astrobot. I think for $400. You know what I'm saying? And the Xbox Series X is $600 now. I think the model that I have is like $600. I was like, oh snap, Microsoft, what the hell y'all doing? So I would say it's good right now to get a PS5, but I do feel bad for people that missed out on one. But if you're talking about people that already got one, I'm gonna say Xbox. I would say Xbox because the games are. I mean, I'm not saying the PlayStation games ain't any good, but I feel like you're not really missing too much, in my opinion, personally. Yeah, if you can get it secondhand, maybe some people ain't hip to it yet, so they'll probably still sell it for cheap. Because I will say Microsoft's secondhand market is actually pretty good because they don't even value it. Yeah, yeah. Because I looked on GameStop, and I'm like, yo, my model's $600, and yeah, you do get it in Malaysia. Oh, you might get on PS5 too. All right. We'll definitely have to arrange this though. I could definitely do something with the chat. We all can play with each other, whatever. I honestly, Sydney, I think this is the reason, and it's not a good reason. This is not even my own justifiable reason. I think what Microsoft is doing is that they're preparing themselves to put out their new next gen console, and I think it's still not smart though. I think they should have waited. So essentially what they're doing, I know this sucks, so this is what people were saying. They're raising the price of the Series X, so when the new Xbox console comes out, I'm telling people, it's going to be $1,000. It's going to be $1,000. The new PlayStation 6 is going to be $1,000. And they're using that to help gauge interest for the next gen console. Now, mind you, it's still scummy, right? But this is why you keep hearing people say, oh, the Switch 2, it's better to get it. Even Shadow said it. It's better to get it right now than to get it later. Okay? Because what they're essentially doing is that they're forcing you hype for the Gamester 2. The Gamester 2. I still haven't released Gamester 64 yet. So, but that's the whole idea. I know it's scummy because they know that people would wait for the consoles to drop in price and then pick one up. Companies are fully aware of this, guys. They're fully aware of it. So now what they're doing is they're like, okay, we're not going to do that no more. If you don't buy it initially, you're losing out. You're losing out. That is the philosophy that they're doing now. So if you don't buy the Switch 2 at launch, well, then later on it's going to be $600. That's how they're doing it. They're doing that to make people impulsively buy the consoles right away. Microsoft's doing it, and PS5. I would say PlayStation 6, they'll definitely do that. And the Pro's going to help push that. That's what's going on here. Still not right, though. Still not acceptable. You know what I mean? But a lot of people want their gaming fix. And it's sad because how many people are going to still dabble into that? Now, Microsoft doing this whole $600 crap, I don't think it's going to really work for them. But if Sony does it, Nintendo does it, it's going to work. And that's the sad. I think Microsoft said, well, our consoles ain't really selling like that. We might as well just do it now in preparation for the new console. And then we could use that to help gauge the hype for the other one. Because people are going to look at it like, oh, I'm paying a $600 for this Series X. And then the Xbox, the new one, is $1,000 with way better graphics and everything. They're going to be like, oh, I might as well spend the extra $400 to get that instead of the old one. That's how they're going to see it. And that's what gaming is trying. It's so sad, bro. I never thought we would live in an era of gaming where they go up on the stuff and not go down. Because they know there was a bunch of cheap bastards that wait for the games to drop in price. Yeah, it's $1,000, man. I know. It's $1,000, bruh. It's 1,000, bro. I'm telling people, they doing $1,000 consoles, bro. And I told people they don't care if you can't afford it. They don't care. They don't care if you can't afford it because they know you'll still be able to play on the Series X or the PS5, and they can still get money off you from there. It's sad though. It really is sad, bro. This is why people say gaming sucks. I know. I know. I know I could buy one, but what I want to. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's already 1,000 in Europe. That's what I'm saying. So technically speaking, they're already up there. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scoop up your stuff now, though. Yeah, they're doing it the PC way. Yep. Marco gets it. Yep. That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what they're doing. Yep. And guess what? And you know what's funny about that? When he brings up the phone argument? Think about it. When you buy the new Samsung Galaxies and the new iPhones, the prices of the old one, think about it. You're right. They're still very high. Right? Like if you buy the new iPhone, it'll be like, okay, that's 1,000, right? But don't usually the latest one from last year still cost about $700? Yeah, they took the phone strategy. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. You'll be like, oh, I got the one from last year. That still costs you like $700. That's what they're doing. Yep, that's exactly it, bro. I might play a different game for you guys because this one's getting kind of boring because there ain't no action. Yeah, it's getting really greedy. Yep. Really? They're gonna go up to 3,000? Damn. That would be pretty awesome. Like a smaller PS5. I would actually like that. Like an actual real small PS5 though. You know what I mean? The Series S is like a party goer system. It's like you buy that, you can take it anywhere. Yeah, but they flocked it overpriced stuff. True. That is true. Guys, let me switch the game. Because this game's kind of getting boring because there ain't no action going on. So let me switch it up for y'all. And then we can continue this live stream, right? Okay, I'll let you know. Let me Games to 64 Summerfest announcement. Yo, that would be funny, though. I got you guys. Let me switch the game for y'all. Okay, I got y'all.